After you.
So just stopped some lunch on the motorway on the way to Madrid. This morning we left Seats back in Marbella to fix his sprocket. I know a lot of Top Gear rules in force. I know a lot of people will say, oh, never leave a biker behind, but
we haven't left him, he's still in Spain.
He's still in Spain, he'll catch us up. Yeah, it's been a nice morning. We did a bit through the El Chorro, which is the Spanish Lake District. Some nice roads, some beautiful scenery, a lot of tourists. Got through there, back on the motorway, and now it's just a 245 mile slog to Madrid left to do. For now, cheers, gotta get me a coffee fix.
So they've got me, I've got a new, well, not a new sprocket, a used sprocket from a Supermoto. It's a 48 tooth, so I'm going to be popping some wheelies down the motorway. However, it'll get me back on the road, and it'll get me all the way home, hopefully. Problem we ran into, so I went to put I've got the sprocket onto the hub, got the wheel on, and then the chain wasn't long enough, so we've just come down to get a couple of extra links put in the chain. So the boys here at Moto Fast, as I say, in Marbella, are just about to pop some links in the chain, and then I'll be on my way, hoping to make Madrid tonight, catch up with the boys, and go from there. So the plot thickens. Well, it doesn't thicken, but they're going to change my front sprocket because the 48 tooth rear is going to be impossible to fit effectively with the chain I've got at the moment. They haven't got any spare link for a 525 chain, so they're going to fit a smaller front sprocket to the bigger rear sprocket, which should then give me the ability to fit the chain around the sprockets, get me to Madrid, to KTM, and then I can get the official stuff fitted there. The guys are amazing, they know what they're doing, they're all Supermoto guys, so really helpful. I'm now going to go and get a coffee while I wait for them to get the parts in though, so fingers crossed.
So while Seats has been having his issues, we had a picture on Facebook and it got quite a few comments. And one of those comments was from a guy called Chaz Ing, and he was saying how the sprocket looked like it was fitted the wrong way round, and then Seats was writing back saying no, it's definitely fitted right, and it was all a friendly conversation, but Seats was adamant his sprocket was right. And then he took it off and realised that it was fitted the wrong way round. Seats didn't fit it, by the way, so it's not his fault, but he hadn't noticed, and two KTM dealers hadn't noticed either when it had been in for service. And there was a little bit of banter backwards and forwards, and then Chaz Ing, hi Chaz if you're watching this by the way, came back saying, I now feel comfortable telling you that I work for the rental distributor in the UK. So Seats, you should eat your words there, I think, mate. You should probably listen to these nice friendly people on Facebook that are just trying to lend a hand. And you're adamant you've got it right, but this guy works for rentals, so hi Chaz, we're with you, we're on your side. Not Seats, or maybe Seats is now. Anyway.
So for quite a few days, and I mean quite a few daes now,
Since we're on a mountain.
Yeah, like 8,000 feet mountain where we had tyre problems and all sorts of stuff. Ollie's been having trouble with his throttle, so here we are chilling out. Thanks to Chaz, we just had a bit of a laugh at Seats, and while we're having this bit of a laugh, Ollie noticed that the bolt attaching his handguards is bent, and the little bolt so bent it's preventing free rotation of his throttle. So when you let go and leave off, it's not going all the way back to where it should do.
Yeah, so in traffic I've physically been having to push that forwards to get the bike to idle, which is fine in traffic, but when you're riding around mountain roads, it sometimes there's a bit of overrun that you're not expecting, which is good fun.
Well, you've coped, haven't you? You coped on a mountain dirt track, so I'm sure you can cope around Madrid.
Oh well, we must look like a right bunch of cowboys, but actually we do know how to service these bikes. So
You're the biggest pirate on this trip.
We should probably give them a bit of TLC when we get home. All fun and games. All fun and games.
So here we are in Madrid outside the hostel. You can just see that in the background. Alan, you may notice, is not present.
4 became 3 became 2.
He was leading after going around the block twice. He finally found it. He pointed it out, but then chose to ride on by because he was too busy talking to his Triumph new best mate. I don't know where he's gone, so we're just going to wait here until he turns up.
We're here anyway.
Yeah.
So we're going to get a beer?
Yeah, let's do it. Alan still not arrived. On the way into town, he's getting a bit distracted by all the nice-looking ladies around. So he's either found one or he's crashed into the back of somebody's car, looking at one. We'll find out in a bit.
Just go around that little block. Takes ages. It's only like the size of that hotel.
The Addams Family. Apparently there's an underground car park we can use. So I just want to show you why we love Whitey, who doesn't care about anything. So if I spin the camera around, you'll see there's Whitey, and you'll notice there's a window open. And if I move this way, there's the whole of Madrid. And this guy's just stood in his pants, rubbing his belly. So it's 10:30. We're in the middle of busy Madrid, but we are all absolutely knackered. So we're going to be really unsociable. Get our heads down for the night, I think, so we can have an early start tomorrow.
Definitely coming back to Madrid though.
Yeah, we're definitely going to come back to Madrid. It looks like it'll be a good night out.
I'll do that.
Then tomorrow is San Sebastián.
San Sebastián.
And hopefully Seats will catch us up tomorrow. And then we can all go play in the Pyrenees. But if he doesn't turn up, the 3 amigos are going to go play in the Pyrenees. Ciao for now. Alright, so maybe we didn't go straight to bed.
Here we are, we've made it as far as San Sebastián on the northern coast of Spain, in the foothills of the Pyrenees. We're stopping here tonight before we cross the Pyrenees and cross into France and stay at Bordeaux tomorrow night. Unfortunately, Cease still isn't with us yet. His chain and sprockets have only just arrived, so he's fitting them as we speak. And then once he's done that, he's going to travel as fast and the most direct route, and hopefully he'll catch up with us in Bordeaux tomorrow evening. Which will be nice, and then we'll ride through France as back as a foursome again. Over my shoulder you can probably see the beautiful city of San Sebastián and the islands. It's a really lovely place. We've stopped here for as far as the road will take us around the coast, a lovely little coffee shop that serves good coffee, which got White's approval, which is a good sign, and it also sells these little €1 delicacy bruschettas, which are absolutely delightful. Yeah, all in all, we approve of San Sebastián.
What have you got us here, mate?
Calamari with aioli.
Aioli. Some aioli.
First bit aioli.
Very good.
Tres bon.
Tres
I don't know what that is in Spanish, so I'm just going to say tres bon. Trezo bono. So the bikes are all locked away now. We've showered and changed into our clothes that we wear every day because we've only got a couple of t-shirts. We spoke to Seats. He's now on his way, so his plan is to ride throughout most of the night, I think, to get as far north as he can. I reckon he'll make it to Madrid, somewhere like.
Yeah, maybe
a bit north of Madrid.
Yeah.
Then hopefully tomorrow we're going to go off through the Pyrenees for a bit and then head towards Bordeaux. And we're hoping that he can make it that far. But for the time being, we're out in San Sebastián. It's an absolutely beautiful city, so we're just out taking loads of photos and in standard bodgetape fashion about to go and get some beers, have some food, maybe stay out a bit later than last night because I feel a bit better. I think the rest of the lads do, and then we'll go from there. But we're gonna go for a little walk first because, as I said, it's a lovely place. Oh, filming the ladies. So we're still walking to get food, a bit of a long walk. It is a good time to point out that this trip's been incredible. Obviously Morocco was the main bit of it, and that was, we said it a lot, that was amazing, word of the video. There were so many things that we experienced. We did a load of off-road, we did a load of really good roads. We met some pretty cool people. We got ourselves in some pretty tricky situations and then got ourselves out of them, so we feel like we've achieved something. But even if you're going to take your bike just down to Europe, you're not missing out, because Spain, we've decided we need to come back to Spain just for a bodgetape little trip to Spain. Where we are now, like north of Spain, about to head into France, about to do the Pyrenees, it's just going to be awesome. I love riding motorbikes. What have you enjoyed about this trip?
First and foremost, the people, without a shadow of a doubt.
What's it, me?
Amazing. Absolutely you, mate.
Yeah, good.
Love
I'll take that.
bits. You, Al, seats, yeah, everybody. Time on the bike. I mean, the bikes have done well. Most of the problems have been self-induced, so no real complaints there at all.
So we've got a few days left, mate.
Yeah, a few days. Yeah, we're looking at
The food. Why did I not talk about the food? The food's been amazing. Bodgetape, eat like kings.
what you just said.
With Whitey's lead, we are absolutely in the middle of nowhere, which is great. Whitey's fallen off his bike, Alan's hurt his ankle. We've lost Whitey now, I don't know where he's gone. But on the plus side, the views are nice. I think we're going to have to turn around and go back the other way though. You can probably tell by how damp it is, it's pretty slippy. We've got to go up quite a steep hill now.
All the times that we've had on so far have been pretty amazing. However, this is the test.
Yeah, wet, slippy grass with a bit of mud thrown in.
See what happens.
Yep. You're on comms, Whitey. Alan's on the ground. Three, two, one. Was it in gear?
Yeah, this year should be.
Okay. Go, that's it, you're off.
Nailed it. I have the easiest deal here because my bike's the lightest by quite a bit. These boys are doing pretty well. It is very slippy, like really slippy, but we're getting there. I'm just bored of all this walking. We're in France now.
So here we are. So yes, I said it again, I know, it's my favourite phrase. I think we're in France, I'm not quite sure. We've crossed the border at least 5 times already today, just following the road back and forth. Just going to stop for some breakfast, hopefully it's a nice little patisserie, looks pretty good behind us. We should have a nice long day's riding on some nice twisty roads ahead. We're actually in Spain!
We've stopped here in what we figured out now is Spain and not France, and we're just checking our Facebook feed. And Seats' uncle, get that out, Seats' uncle, John Gaynor, or known to us as John Gaynor, just put, nice place, looks great, PS, hope Ankle Al, aka Mr. Bump, is okay, and Whitey, aka Mr. Clumsy, hasn't damaged anything. And he sent us 2 nice little pictures of Al and Whitey.
So we've just arrived in Biarritz, and we're going to stop here for some lunch.
Second take to camera.
So yeah, we're here in Biarritz, which is meant to be.
Take 3.
So where are we? We're here in Biarritz.
I might have told you this 3 times already.
What I'm trying to get at is about the ride down here, but it doesn't matter.
Go and get out about the
No, I don't want it now. Fuck you. So we've just arrived in Biarritz, where we're going to have lunch, and we're going to wait for Mr. Andrew Seaton, who is currently in San Sebastián, where we spent last night. If he rides direct on the motorway, he'll be here in about an hour. So the 4 bodgetape adventurers will be back together again.
You made it!
1106 kilometres in, what's that, 20 hours?
You tired?
A little bit.
We've got you a Coca-Cola and a banana split waiting on the table.
Epic!
Good to have you back, brother.
Yes.
You've missed out on some fun and games this morning, but we'll tell you all about them later.
I've seen on it on the thing. So I rode all the way, not all the way through the night, but for most of the night yesterday. Covered about 650k, I think it was, to about an hour north of Madrid. 4 hours sleep, got up, cracked sparrows, back on the bike, and then I've arrived in Biarritz for some ice cream and a Coke before off to Bordeaux.
And this utterly stunning view.
Yeah, pretty mega view.
Good to go for the next bit?
Yeah, I'm ready. Send me in, coach.
Send me in, tag me in.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome John Gaynor! I've no idea who he is.